The boy nobody believed in, David Goggins, was just a broken kid from an abusive home. Bullied, beaten, covered in scars inside and out. He failed in school, stuttered when he spoke, and was haunted by fear. The world had written him off. But he had one thing they didn't, an unbreakable resolve to transform his pain into power. Cue intense music rise. This is not just a story of fitness or success. This is the story of a man who turned trauma into triumph, who became one of the toughest men on earth, because life gave him no other choice. Lesson 8: The Accountability Mirror. Scene: a young Goggins staring at his reflection, ashamed but determined. David was 297 pounds. Living on milkshakes and donuts. Working as a pest exterminator. He wanted to be a Navy SEAL. But guess what? He was too fat to even qualify. So what did he do? He stood in front of his mirror every night, looked at his reflection, and said the hard truth. You are fat. You are lazy. And you are better than this. This mirror became his truth teller. He wrote sticky notes with harsh truths and goals on it. Each one a call to action. That's how he started his war, not against the world, but against his own excuses. Music fades to an emotional close. David Goggins didn't find motivation. He built discipline from the pain. He faced his demons in the mirror every night. And slowly, he began to destroy the weak version of himself. When you look in the mirror today, what do you see? Callousing the mind, turning pain into power. David didn't just want to pass Navy SEAL training. He wanted to become unstoppable. But to do that, he had to train not just his body, but his mind. And this is where he discovered one of the most powerful weapons in human existence, callousing the mind. Just like your hands form calluses after lifting heavy weights, your mind forms calluses when you repeatedly face discomfort. The challenge of Hell Week. Imagine this: you are in freezing ocean water at 2 a.m. You haven't slept in days. Your body is broken. Your skin is shredded. And instructors are screaming in your ears. Most quit. But Goggins, he smiled. Because every drop of pain was making his mind harder. He welcomed suffering. He used pain as fuel. Goggins went through Hell Week 3 times. No one had done that before. Why? Because he believed this: the only way to get tougher is to do things that suck on purpose. Goggins' 40% rule. Here's a lesson that will shatter your limits. When your mind says you are done, you are only at 40% of your potential. That's right. Most people quit way before they reach their true limits. But Goggins, he trains himself to push into the remaining 60%. Because that's where growth lives. Music builds into triumph. David Goggins turned his pain into power. He didn't avoid suffering, he ran toward it. If you want to be uncommon among the uncommon, you have to suffer more than anyone else is willing to. So next time you feel pain, discomfort, or fear, don't run. Use it. Callous your mind. Grow through it. The cookie jar: fuel for the fight within. We all face moments when we feel broken, beaten, and ready to quit. David Goggins was no different. During one of his SEAL training missions, his legs were shattered, he was coughing blood, and every part of him screamed, "Give up." But instead of quitting, He reached for something most people forget to carry, his cookie jar. What is the cookie jar? It's not made of glass or filled with chocolate. It's a mental vault of every victory you've ever had. Every time Goggins had overcome something impossible. From surviving abuse, to finishing Hell Week, to losing 106 pounds in 3 months. He stored it in his cookie jar. Why? Because when life tries to break you, you need proof that you've been here before. And you won. How to use your cookie jar? When you are tired, when your dreams feel too far, when your mind whispers, you are not good enough. You reach into that jar. You pull out a memory of the time you didn't quit. The moment you stood tall. The day you shocked even yourself. And you say, if I did that, I can do this. Goggins' message to you. Everyone has a cookie jar. But most people never open it. They forget their own strength. David Goggins built an identity from pain, but powered it with pride earned, not given. He wants you to know, you are stronger than you think. You've survived 100% of your worst days. And you are still standing. So next time life knocks you down, don't just rise. Reach into your cookie jar and come back swinging.